Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host, Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. So we had a big move to the downside yesterday, very important of what happened, at least in my opinion. And if you want to know where the market is going in the near-term future, in my opinion, make sure you stay tuned along the video. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so as you can see, we are here looking at the Bitcoin chart, and before getting into detail today, make sure you like the video down below and you subscribe to my YouTube channel. It really does help me out. Okay, so yeah, this is the 4-hour time frame, and we're still in this consolidation phase. We actually broke a rather significant trend line I looked at and are now below it, and we can also, and I'm going to just paint this red. If I also do it like this, then you can see, oh okay, it's orange, whatever, and you can see that we had a sort of a symmetrical triangle, and we actually broke out to the upside, shortly consolidated, but then broke below, and we are now below this possible symmetrical triangle. But I don't think it will be too important for from now on, so I'm not going to consider it anymore. But this is still a possible ascending triangle with our connecting highs. We still would need another third touch of 12k to confirm this ascending triangle, and we would now look for a move higher. If this does not happen, then there is a possibility that we actually are in a correction phase, and if that really if that really plays out, then I would look for another retest of 10,500 as my next target, and after that most likely see prices climb higher. I don't think we will go much below 10.5k. maybe we will wick below, but I don't think that will be too important. But of course it could happen. I am still bullish in this market, and I'm going to be for the next weeks, months, most likely. So if we just consider as well something like the RSI, as you can see down here, if I extend it a little bit, then you can see on the 4-hour time frame we are getting close to oversold territory, and on the hourly time frame we already we're pretty oversold. So we are already seeing a nice bounce, and this is actually what you would like to see. And if Bitcoin now holds this vicinity, then I would actually look for higher prices here in Bitcoin. And you can see, well, we sort of possibly broken above this trend line. Of course it's not too significant, but still signals that we are at a short-term bounce. Maybe this will just start another rally to the downside. If that really happens, then we can extend this move and see where it goes, and it goes approximately to 10.7 to 10.2k. So maybe there is a sign that will actually go down to this level, but that's still to be waited for. What happens now today and tomorrow will be pretty important for the price of Bitcoin. Okay, so taking a look at the daily time frame, we are still in this very nice consolidation. As you can see, the prior day was not too insane compared to past price movements. We already experienced even more drastic times, so that is not too bad at all. And the weekly time frame is still in consolidation phase, so there is nothing to worry about too big, in my opinion. And what is pretty important though is what happened yesterday in gold and silver. This is most likely also the indication why Bitcoin crashed that hard. And as you can see, gold experienced a major dump yesterday. And if you want to know how to time these movements, well, then you should watch my videos, because I did say that we are most likely about to top here in gold, because we are going to have a 9 sell here on a weekly time frame, and also a 9 sell here on the daily. But this actually turned into a 1 signaling that we are in a bearish phase. I don't know if that really happens. I did say I would buy from 19.30 down to 18,000 to 800 to 1800, or what I meant to say. And well, yeah, we wigged down into my buying area, but of course I'm not trading gold. I'm only trading crypto, so that's a-okay from my standpoint at least. And yeah, so this of course, or most likely why Bitcoin dumped as well. And you can see a very nice 4-hour 9 here on gold. Pretty important what happens now on a 4-hour chart, in my opinion. If we get a green 2 or a green 3 above the prior candle, then we can look for higher prices. We are now consolidating sideways. This is very nice. And yeah, as I said, I would look for higher prices here in gold once this bottoming phase has ended, and I do think that will happen in the near-term future. And yeah, as you can see, we had a bearish candle here of around 6%, so pretty drastic drop for such a huge commodity as gold. And silver, of course, also dropping very hard here yesterday, also 16% from the top to the bottom of the candle, so pretty drastic looking at these two. And of course these correlate with Bitcoin to some degree, and in my opinion, that is the reason why we had this sell-off yesterday. But of course charts still trump any fundamental reasons, in my opinion. Okay, so that's it actually for Bitcoin. Just taking a quick look at Ethereum. So Ethereum, of course, looking pretty similar compared to Bitcoin. We have this possible trend line here forming on the top, and this is actually a very nice chart in my opinion, although we have the possibility for descending triangle, and this is actually the one thing I would look out for here in Ethereum. So we still see the possibility for ascending triangle, which would bring prices down to approximately 325-ish for a retest, maybe even for a retest down to into these levels. But as you can see, we nicely already touched this very important level here, so there's a possibility that we actually see higher prices here on Ethereum. You can see these huge wicks to the downside, signaling still some buying pressure of the bulls, forming a double bottom. I don't like double bottoms. I do think they are usually meant to be broken, but maybe we can rally once again up to about $400, maybe even break this descending trend line. We can also argue that we are that we have here horizontal resistance, but I would usually use this trend line more often than not. So yeah, Ethereum is still looking a bit, I mean, it looks a bit more bearish than Bitcoin is regarding its form of consolidation, but I do think there is still likelihood that we actually move higher. But it did decrease the likelihood that we see higher prices yesterday. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching and staying tuned. Yeah, very important what happens today and tomorrow, in my opinion, regarding the price of Bitcoin and of course of some of these altcoins. So and also make sure you watch gold and silver, what happens in the next few days and weeks over there, because it most likely will at least to some degree correlate with Bitcoin. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and make sure you like the video down below and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys and girls and people back next time. Oh, and this is my Instagram. Make sure you follow me. Very nice content, amazing content. Okay, bye.